It's that time once again for more Monogatari, and, well, so far, Araragi has been trying to figure out what's been going on with his body. Quite an issue for many of us, but for him, a bit more severe considering it could be something vampiric. And now, at the start of this episode, we are halfway through. I'm wondering where it's going to take us. Especially if it's apparently focusing on Onogi. Let's find out. Okay, it was quite good with the falling tower of glasses there. Araragi doesn't have the best of luck. He threw himself into every situation he could to try and save everyone else. And the forfeit is his own kind of existence. I mean, I understand why she's standing on her finger, but surely it would take more effort to pose like that. Is it also time dependent? If so, can you just get on and tell me? Well, yeah. If him using this vampire power is what's causing him to turn into a vampire, surely not using it would stop or slow down the process. Yeah, that's pretty much. I thought you'd have something better for me there. Is there a way to reverse it? If it's slowing down and halting is just don't use it, is there a way to turn back the clocks? Also, what are the ramifications for becoming a vampire? And apart from just being present in many episodes, the doll hasn't actually done much, as far as I can tell. Wow, that's not an omen at all, is it? Why are you pirouetting? Easier said than done. We have to deal with it, so surely he can as well, but. Our world isn't exactly filled with the horrors that they have to face on almost a daily basis. I also wouldn't recommend standing on train tracks. Nice. True, we've known What happens if Araragi dies? The entire world goes under. Can't say I like her faces, though. Is she the arbiter here, calming everyone down? You see, it's fine for him to promise it, but whether or not he'll actually be able to fulfill his promise. It's not a great existence being well, basically a robot having to follow orders, even if they go against your morals and what you actually want. Her actions and words don't always coincide, do they? You're gonna have to find a way around it then. Can you figure out something else to do in the meantime while he holds off on using any of his power? He'd sacrifice himself in an instant. Which is why Aragi isn't one to be able to maintain a promise on that kind of level. Okay. Just don't bite the sole of his feet again. I'm trying to figure out Shinobu's mindset here. Is he capable of accidentally releasing some of it? Like, without it being a conscious effort? Mm-hmm. I had almost forgotten about that. I hadn't forgotten about it, but I wish I did. Fingers aren't meant to bend in those angles. Well, the normal Araragi is back. How I deal with stressful situations? Denial and humour. How Araragi deals with it? Well, he has less restraints on his perversions. But even the case of him sending his sisters over to Canberra is probably going to be a point of the story here as well. Nothing really seems to be just for the sake of it in Monogatari. What is her motivations? She was after the Phoenix. She specializes in the killing of immortals. So is there a reason other than she's good at it? Okay, but that's a bit vague. Does she derive anything, like some sort of pleasure out of removing of aberrations, or is it just a business? Wait, what? Hmm. Possibly. Curiosity and all of that. Interrupting things that might be quite good there. Why aren't we hearing us aside from the phone call? Putting yourself out much there, are you? Well, that's usually how it works out, doesn't it? Just lend her to her like she's a pen. Oh. Oh. So because he's got to try and live as a human, he's a bit worn out. I would say that wasn't exactly an accident there. Does there really have to be free, though? Well, there was something that looked like it stood out. The bright white speck. I couldn't see what it was, though. What, are you going to dust it for fingerprints or something? Interesting. Whoa, her eyes. Where would one hide all of that paper? Unless that wasn't the crime that was intended. Hmm. What, that piece of origami was a clear message? Well, a vague connection to ski, but come on. A doll master, and that's the connection with Ononoke, is it? He doesn't seem. We don't know. I don't know much about him at all so far, but doesn't seem so whimsical as like Kaiki. And has Aragi or Tsuki or any of them crossed his path before to create this grudge? Great timing, yes. Hmm. Can he enlist help of others, though? Oh, and now that has come back to haunt you as such. I don't know how I'd feel if my hat was more expressive than my face. If there is a thing as divine punishment, but in this world I'll grant it. It's just. Sometimes there's coincidences, and then other times you have to really stretch it to believe it's all a coincidence. He could only get away with borrowing all this power and thinking everything's going to be fine for so long. Does he have time to be listening to stories, considering that his sisters have been stolen away? Interesting decor. What are his motivations? That might be nice, yeah. Nice snowman. So, what is the. Run, run, Shinobu. Okay, so he doesn't have to rush to kind of settle things, but as per the usual for Monogatari, but this one is... I'm working on a lot of information and some things I have to work out for myself. Are they having a duel with those snowballs? Hmm. You know, it's kind of difficult to focus. I'm of the mind that he is going to transform into a vampire, isn't he? It would lead to more interesting eventualities after that. What, each individual one? I would rather an email or a text or something. Getting true information across with origami is slightly difficult. Hmm. I wonder who won that battle. Colourful. She's resting, so don't want any more. Fight. It was just a message written on the piece of paper that was making up one of the cranes. Fair enough. Is this the shrine that is used a lot in this series? And hope none of them wake up. Well, would he survive that? It's great when you get phone calls and you miss part of the text that you're reading. And now he should hopefully be more accustomed to it. Hmm. He just has his resolve. Nothing seems to be getting any better, does it? But what do you expect? This is the... I don't know what it's called. The quiet before the storm of when real shit goes down. I'm not sure what he's expected to do, though. And I'm pretty sure I missed whatever actual motivation there was for this guy whose name begins with T. And have I learnt about them before and I've completely forgotten, or is it like just a new specialist that's just kind of been name dropped? And while completely confusing, and I'm not sure I really understood this episode much, apart from on a surface level, I'm probably going to have to go through it again. The backgrounds are pretty, though, weren't they? It's not difficult to make snow scenery and ice look good, though. I think this arc is similar to the, is it Tsukimonogatari? The one with Kanbaru and the devil ghost girl collecting all the body parts. In the fact that they are opposites of each other. That one had a lot of mystique and intrigue, but not much in the way of risk. Whereas this one has a lot of risk, but apart from just being confusing, not that level of intrigue. I do want to know why it boils down to Ononoki, though. If it goes the same way as, like, oh, we're now one more character down after this, it's going to be annoying. I might need some help. If you want to settle my unease, and let me know down in the comments below well, not everything I've missed, because there'll be too many words to read. I don't want you to post an essay, do I? But I do hope you enjoyed, and I'm going to cut it down slightly. Like, comment, and subscribe, if you felt it necessary. And after everything, I am actually going to go through parts of it again, just to make sure, so I'm almost certain there's going to be a lot of time, so I'm going to a greater extent of me just letting everyone down. But, if you want to know any of that, then hop on to my Discord server using the links in the description, and there'll probably be a voice chat after the episode goes up, where you can all shout at me. Either way, get some rest. God knows I need it. See you in the next one. This channel and content wouldn't be possible without all of you. I really do thank you. But of course, there are those that deserve extra praise. If you want to join them, use the links, head over to Patreon, and help me out. And those of you that are already here, thank you.